Hey, since I made my last video on my out-of-body experience using the AYDA method from Darius Wright, I've been having some really amazing shifts in my ability to access the other side. I had an instance the other night where my mom, who is deceased, was sitting in my room on the right side of my bed, just staring at me. And I woke up, or I became aware of her presence and realized instantly that she was calling me out of the body. She was not saying anything with her mouth moving, but I could hear her calling me to exit my body, to come back and rejoin that previous experience where I accessed the other side. I went up into the heavenly realm and I felt her presence so profoundly. It was as if she was saying, okay, now you're ready to come back again and explore more with me in this other realm, this afterlife dimension. So as I was lying on my bed, seeing my mom, feeling her calling me, I got excited. I thought, great, this is an opportunity for me to come out of my body again. So I felt that my body was on the bed and that all I had to do was come up as my soul, following the AYDA method. But as I was coming up out of my body, I got so excited for the possibility of being able to access my mom, and just the thrill of being so close to her and feeling her presence in my room, that as I was coming up, when I got about 3/4 way up out of my body as my soul, everything just disappeared and I went straight back into real life. And it was so thrilling, but at the same time disappointing. But I know that Darius explains that it's important to not get very excited when you're about to leave the body, because, or very fearful. Any kind of intense emotions will bring you back into reality and you will lose contact with that portal and that soul movement. And so that's what happened to me. But I'm very encouraged because I feel like I'm expanding and broadening my connection to those who have passed on, my loved ones who have died. It seems that it was me all along that has been blocking the contact. And now, because I'm talking about it more, I'm sharing it and being, I guess, more normal about it. Like, it's not something that is extraordinary, even though it feels that way. When you take it as a normal occurrence, then those on the other side can access you more freely. It's only when you are creating a wall or a boundary based on your own mentality that it's rare or particularly unique or not realistic to be able to interface with those who have passed on that are on the other side. So it feels really good because I really have a lot that I want to learn and experience through out of the body movement and particularly through interfacing with my loved ones who have passed on. So I wanted to share this with you, that I have been working on a method by which one can access deceased loved ones through coming out of the body and entering the soul realm. And I will talk more about it, but basically I've realized that there are 7 steps that I've used to acclimate myself to the realm of the afterlife, to prepare my nervous system and my psychology for synchronizing with those who have passed on, synchronizing with my loved ones. And I had a friend many years ago, my best friend actually from Thailand, who could speak to and hear those who've died. They didn't necessarily have to be her loved ones. Anybody who was on the other side that wanted to communicate with this realm would go through her. It would be within a context of what she knows and who she knows, but it didn't necessarily have to be her personal loved ones who've died. So she would get messages all the time from deceased people. They'd come and visit her, they'd talk to her, they'd nudge her in various times throughout the day and night, and she was horrified by it. But what I'm realizing is that there's a way to access loved ones systematically and organically. And so I've come up with 7 steps to do that. And I will offer it as a course debuting on February 14th, which is Valentine's Day, in honor of my late husband and the love. He was the love of my life. So I'd like to share this with you, how to access your deceased loved ones via out of the body through 7 steps. And I found that if you follow these intuitive synchronicities and align with that higher self, which is in us all, which is who we all are, like that one mind, then you are catapulted out of the limitations of this realm, and you can access anything and anyone, but particularly those who you're missing and keen to interface with that have died. So I call it the SIA method. Sync I am is what that stands for. Synchronizing with the I am presence, which allows you to link into those who are not in this realm physically anymore, but are still here. So I'm going to put some links in the description box for my course. If you'd like to join me, it's 7 days of 7 steps to access your deceased loved ones. It's very simple. I created it myself based on what I'm doing to bring my mom and my late husband into my space, into my energy field, so that I can go with them to where they are and learn what they want me to know. I feel them calling me. I feel them talking to me. And these are the steps that I took to get there. So I will post more about it. If you're interested, just sign up at the link, and it launches on February 14th for those of you who are ready to venture with me and open up the portals to access our deceased loved ones. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Peace.